We'll just install this RAM first. It'll go in this slot. Slot is 4. And then this one, that'll go into this slot the other way. That slot is 3. I know I did in reverse order, but 3, 4, 1, 2. Put a card in here. Bam. Lock her up. Alright, let's get to those benchmarks.
First game up is Black Myth Wukong. Benchmark 1080p low, average FPS of 36 FPS, and a 5% low of 33 FPS. This is the free benchmark that is given out on Steam. That's actually pretty useful. This game is pretty optimized. I think the 590 versus the 480, definitely some more stability. And when you mess with frame gen on this game with the 590, you get a little more overhead. Parts of this clip are sped up, but you can see in the top left hand corner the current FPS and the top right hand corner frame view. Enjoy. We'll see you at the next one. Next game of the benchmark is Delta Force, formerly known as Delta Force Hawk Ops. Ran it at 1080p medium, got an average FPS of 93 FPS, 10% high of 120 FPS, and a 1% low of 51 FPS. This is also a pretty optimized game. I'd say 590 brings a little more stability and less latency than the RX 480, but maybe when Project Z becomes 2.0 or 2.5 or 1.75 or whatever the next version of Z is, maybe we'll see that differently. Enjoy. Next benchmark is the finals. Played it at 1080p low, average FPS of 100, 10% high of 135, and a 1% low of 66. The 590 versus the 480, in my opinion, this is where you actually start to see the extra oomph and the generational improvement from the 480 to the 580, and then the extra IPC that you get from the 580 to the 590 makes this game a lot more playable than it was on the 480 for sure. You could probably honestly bump your specs up if you wanted to. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay.
Outnumbered but not outplayed yet. Defenders are down to one contestant. Survived.
Next benchmark is Call of Duty Warzone Resurgence. Here we get a better improvement. Extra loading issue is not a thing. We did 1080p basic, average FPS of 100, 10% high of 115 FPS, and a 1% low of 68 FPS. This rig can really showcase an affinity towards Call of Duty and how it could be like your gateway into maybe streaming the game or even just becoming a semi-pro. But also can replace your aging Xbox One or PS4. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of the clip, and we'll wrap it up.
Enemy movement in the AO. Cancel my last.
Just to wrap things up here, with the end of this video, the RX 590 brings better improvements in IPC and kind of like the last hurrah of Polaris. Next video, we might even see the last hurrah of GCN before we even get into RDNA and how that can improve Z. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.